Hey, this is Jackie with West Coast Connects, and I just want to shoot you over the quick little video we were telling you about. I'm just going to go over a couple ways you guys could increase your business using your website and Google Business Profile. And these are all things that you guys could do in-house. So just a couple tips and tricks for you. And hopefully if you guys can leave some feedback, whether or not it's helpful, that's really all we're after. So I have your website pulled up, and what it really looks like right now is the website's almost like a digital business card. So I'm going to go and show you what your competitors are doing. But when we are talking about with an actual website, what Google likes to see is at least 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on the homepage. And like what content is, it's the words on the page that explain, what you do, the services that you offer, the areas that you offer those services in. And really, you want Google to spend as much time as possible on your website and have the Google bots crawl your website and, start indexing you for those search terms. So we really want to amp up the content with the keywords. Another big thing is to have a click to call at the top here, and I'll show you in comparison to others in the area. But a click to call at the top would really help with conversions when people go to your website to be able to contact you quickly and potentially turn into a customer. And then have, sort of towards the middle or at the top, have a form to fill out. If they don't want to call, they just could submit the form to you, and that helps with conversions as well. And then also another little tip would be to save pictures on the website as keywords that people are searching in the area. So I know you said that you do Wilmington and surrounding areas, but if we look at Wilmington, I'm going to show you where you're sitting with the competitors. So I have your information pulled up into a tool that I use called Ahrefs, and we'll look at the UR and the DR first. That's basically the strength and trust that your site has with Google. And this is on a scale of 100, so you want to keep these pretty balanced and moving up continuously. So right now it's pretty low, it's a 2 and a 0.8 for the strength and trust. One suggestion would be to, if you're able to get a .com instead of a .us. .coms perform statistically a lot better with Google and ranking on Google and bringing in business with Google. So another thing let's see, you guys have 32 backlinks coming from 9 referring domains. So what a backlink is, if you're not sure, it is your website linked to another site that points direction back to you. Now, not all backlinks are the same. They're not all created equal. Some are spammy and some are more authoritative. So you really want to go after the links that are more authoritative and relevant to the niche that you're in. And that's really going to help you guys move up in the rankings. And then, like I said, you're getting you're indexing for 7 keywords, and you have about 20 organic traffic a month to the site. So if we look at some of the keywords that Google is indexing you for, these are branded. So Venus Roofing, your brand, you're coming up for that. Let's see. So something like roofing companies, Wilmington, North Carolina, there's 400 searches a month for that. And you guys have you were in the 72nd position, and now it's lost. Roofing companies in Wilmington, North Carolina, there's 450 searches a month for that. And then you're in the 93rd. So really in the way back 40 of Google. And if you're on the first page, you're going to get a good chunk of this traffic. So if we Google roofing company Wilmington, North Carolina, what comes up first is the ads. And this first one is the Google Guaranteed ads, which these are really good to run. They get business quickly. It takes a little bit of time to get Google Guaranteed, but it's definitely worth it. It saves money in the long run. And then also the regular ads are also great to run. You just want to make sure that it's highly targeted and you're running them in the correct areas to, save yourself some money. And then what comes up next is the map pack right here. And you really want to come up in the top 3. It's super imperative. And what's going to happen is once you're in the top 3, typically you get about 30 to 40% of traffic going to your website or giving you a call right from here. So it's so important to, increase your optimization on your Google business profile. And so ways to do that would be increasing your reviews and getting them like constantly moving up at good reviews. And then you want to fill out all of the information, make sure that's completely optimized. Make sure the 750 character about us section is filled out to the T and has some keywords within that as well. You can post branded posts every week. That's really going to help. And then also you want to post geolocated or geotagged photos on there as well. And what that does is really help Google trust you more, and the more trust they have, they're going to start pushing you up, and then eventually you're going to come up in the top 3 of the map pack. And then you go into the organics, and the top competitor is Baker Roofing, their Wilmington location page, because I know they're a big company. So if we look specifically at the Baker Roofing Wilmington page, then they have this click to call here, and they have the little form to fill out, and all of this is designed to increase conversions. What they don't really have on this page is the content, which plays in your favor. So if you're able to add the content on your page, that is definitely going to help you outrank them. And then if we take a look at where they're sitting, so they have a strength and trust of 17 and 46. And we're specifically only looking at the Wilmington page, not the site as a whole. So the trust is so high because they are a bigger website and a bigger company. So they're doing some SEO and with the backlinks and stuff on the entire site. So that's why that trust is higher. And this back page specifically has 23 backlinks coming from 11 referring domains or websites. So a good plan of action is to match the amount of referring domains that your top competitors have. And I would suggest going and doing research into all of your top competitors and then beating them out by at least 100. And then again, their Wilmington page is getting 374 organic traffic a month to that page. And so if you're doing surrounding areas, then you can go and do your location pages on the site and start pulling in traffic from all of those areas too. So if we take a look real quick at some of the keywords for Wilmington, like roofing company Wilmington, 450, another 250 here, roofing Wilmington, North Carolina, 300, 450, 400. Another 250, roofing contractor, 90. There's a ton of volume in Wilmington. So basically, once you start coming up for these keywords, a percentage of that total volume is going to go to your site, and then a percentage of that is going to give you a call or fill out a form, and then depending on your closing rate, turn into a customer. So this is an amazing way to build a business. Lastly, I just want to touch on citations, and what those are your business name, address, and phone number in things like Yellow Pages or Yelp. And you want to go out and get as many as you can. There are thousands out there. And what that's going to do is give Google a better idea and more trust as to who you are and where you are located. And they're going to start to trust you more and move you up. It's going to help your Google business profile and your website as well. I really hope this was helpful. Again, I would absolutely love to hear your feedback, and thank you so much.